I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
Told ya. Batman speaks on the Penn State University matter. I guess there's a little bit of cocaine involved here. Let's see what Joey's got to say about it.
All right.
Ow.
Finally, I can go live.
I'm off the bus.
It takes forever now on here. And I have to keep refreshing just so that I can be able to come back on here. But right now, that's besides the point. Okay. I want to speak on this Penn State matter again. I am done playing small. I am going to start opening my mouth and speaking on all these matters. It is very important to what I do in my career that I built myself and continue to build every day, right? Like I said, everything I'm telling you is just actual factual. Like I said, I have documented proof for everything I'm saying, right? At least up to this point. Now, as far as this matter I'm going to be speaking on, I don't know about that. I'm just giving my opinion, right? And you'll see me say the facts and say what needs to be said every single time on every occurrence, okay? But all I really wanted to say for now, and I'm going to do some more research on the matter because I just found out about it and I just saw it. Basically, it's no surprise. Like I said, it's this Penn State University incident, you can call it, debacle, matter, whatever you want to call it. It's on the news today. And it's no surprise at all. Again, you know, folks want to act like it's a surprise. Of course, the media, you know, tries to spin it and act like it's a surprise. How's it a surprise? I mean, you know, that's the thing. Like some of these agencies, I still believe 100% that I've laid out a lot of the groundwork for how they were able to investigate any of these matters or make any arrests 100%, because without me proving my point and publicly and bringing forth the point, and this is what I brought forth and nobody else did. Again, I believe personally that all the departments in this country basically are corrupt. I think that it's the biggest gang ever. And I think that, and I don't think, I know because I've seen it and witnessed it firsthand. But my point is, yes, they work with the colleges and the institutions and the universities because it's Freemasonry. So Masonry is every school, every corporation, all of corporate America, right? So, I mean, it's not a hard puzzle to figure out or analyze. It's difficult for regular civilians to, because they don't know what I know. I've been studying this stuff, you know, for a long time. You know, I dedicated my life to, you know, learning about Freemasonry and Illuminati. First Illuminati, and then I realized it is Freemasonry. So, I mean, what do you think is in all these colleges and institutions? Same reason I had my own teachers sitting there trying to make jokes or, you know, a bunch of jellyfish energy. Like, oh, yeah, no, all of these campuses and universities and colleges, 100%, it's no surprise. All of that is Masonry, okay? Same reason why they use that system. Now, let's look at the Breezy Brook example of what I keep speaking on, coming to her defense. I'm the only person who has. Again, she said that folks that participated in those institutions are who was targeting her. I believe it 100%. She basically put out tons of proof online. So when are those matters going to be investigated? When is it going to be investigated that these are actually false arrests, right? And, you know, basically, I mean, they have no point. I mean, you know, people are human beings and they're reacting. That's not the same thing. And you are 100% taking statements out of context or statements that are said when someone's emotional. If people are human beings, don't we have the right to get emotional and say how we feel? You know, because that's the thing is you can say what you want, but there's a lot of people who, you know, number one, feel the same way. There's a lot of people who say the exact same wording and they don't get in trouble.
Populist, good stuff. You got your weed card. We have yet to figure this out and what he's bitching about today. Two things he is bitching about, being told not to panhandle. Earlier, if you go back to some of his other manic, he put the Under Armour shirt back on today, and it's like the color of a coffee filter that's been used over again, like more than once. It's really bad. He got clowned for wearing that, looking disheveled. Kind of believe he put that shirt on purpose to look disheveled so people would give him some more money. He went to Coinstar again to cash in $7 and change, and then he got clowned again earlier. Some dudes are driving by, waving money at him, laughing at his shirt. So, and then he's been just up and down, one after and rapid fire and fucking lives, one after another. He's nuts. He's lost his fucking mind.
And there's a lot of people who
You're caught up for the day.
That she said, all of it, right? So that's the thing. I mean, what do you mean? But again, the system has an agenda to try to, you know, thwart justice and put a spin on it and change what justice is, you know, and Batman is justice, right? But my whole point is people got to wake up, man. You're going to have to wake up.
Oh, he's at the park right when I was catching up.
You're going to have to wake up and you're going to have to figure out the truth of what's going on, right? Again, all these colleges and institutions across this country and probably the world are involved. This is a worldwide system. That's why he said in the new depiction, he said, you don't understand. It's the whole system. I accidentally exposed a worldwide system. So I'm just saying, how do you think these agencies and stuff were able to make all these arrests?
958 world records, right when I was catching up. 936. He's going to go fucking set like 10 world records. That sucks. What's up, Frost?
And ID everything and investigate everything because of me. I'm the first person in all of history and time and existence to say what I
No! Are you serious? Somebody... All right, we got breaking news here. Frost says someone broke into the Wofford's trailer and stole the AC unit and the goddamn generator. Oh, shit. When Joey finds out about that, he's going to lose his shit.
I'm going to repeat it again word for word. I believe that all departments in this country are corrupt. I believe that Masonry is behind all of this, and I believe the departments are who's funding all the crime. Yes, I do.
I didn't get a notification they put anything out.
That's 100%.
Did they make a post, a video post? Because I didn't see it. I'll pull it up if they did. I don't know. Where did you find that out?
What I believe. Because I understand Masonry and I've studied it. I understand how it works. You understand? Like I said, you got to understand it all has to do with Satan, Lucifer. Like I said, it's all demonic. It's all satanic. And everything that I've seen, you know, them do has been evil and wicked as hell. Right? Like I said, see, you see a college, you see an institution. They see a business and an underground, you know, syndicate to do what they were doing while they were running whatever they were running, right? And it's all on the news publicly today. How is that a surprise? It's not a surprise if you know anything about anything and you know how the world works. It's only a surprise to regular civilians who don't know how the world works and are naive and believe, you know, that when you go to a college campus that it's nice and everything's normal. And yes.
All right. We're going to take a break from the action here, and we're going to go over to the Woffords here. Thank you, Frost. And let's share the screen. Share screen. Use brain. Breaking free from the Woffords. Where is it? Oh, right here. Oh, God. Look at this. Watch this shit.
Someone broke in our house.
Holy
generator, AC, flat screen TV, her grandma's necklace that's deceased. Took everything we fucking had. You piece of shit and low life motherfucking crackheads.
I mean, it's terrible, but it's hilarious at the same time. I mean, because you can just imagine what somebody like that in their situation. That's their entire life. It just gets taken from them. I feel terrible that I'm laughing, but they're not great people, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, Joey's going to have a field day with this one. All right, let's go back to regular scheduled programming. Yeah, where were the dogs at? Good point, Nega.
People, painted on the outside to look like people are nice, to look like people. Oh, that's just a librarian. Oh, that's just a teacher. Oh, that's just a student. Meanwhile,
Yeah, he's
there's
at the
a bunch of
playground.
evil, nasty, crazy stuff going on behind closed doors. Is there not? What happened in all the high schools I went to with me? I went to 4 different high schools for a reason, Jack. You understand? I went through a whole lot of crazy stuff. Are you kidding me? What?
So he took a bus today. So wherever he came from, wherever he's posting up shop for the night as anymore, he took a bus to go panhandle and to get told that he can't panhandle anymore, to take whatever little bit of money he had to go to the Coinstar to redeem it for $7, and then bought a drink and something else, and then take the bus back. So that's $4 plus a drink, a couple bucks there. So Joey managed to probably lose money today going out panhandling. Sounds like a good business model.
One of them being on Michael Dell's field, where the original this happened, right? And I was a boss. Original this happened.
Oh, God almighty. Oh, my Christ. Hold up. We got to slow it down here because this is legendary shit. Thank God we got the new phone with the higher resolution camera. All right.
Field, where the original this.
Oh, God. Holy shit. Let me grab this screenshot. Oh, what's up, Lobster? Here, just for you. You asked. There you go.
Happened, right? And I was a boss. So what do you mean? Like I said, do an interview and we could tell the story publicly, the actual story. We ain't gonna do it on this platform because this is my livelihood. You understand? See, everyone wants to be convenient, just like they only want to have conversations on their terms, but you're not in charge. I am. You're not the public figure. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's no surprise at all, man. I'm going to go as far as to say that I believe every college and institution across this country is responsible, and that goes for Ivy League schools as well. I don't think that Penn State University is the only institution that was caught red-handed doing this stuff. And I'm sure before I even listen to the full story again or have a chance to hear it correctly, I'm sure that there were teachers involved. I'm sure there were students involved. I'm sure there was an array of people and a variety of people, criminals, right, posing as a house pet, posing as
a house pet.
Normal, and they just do their career and everything's nice here and welcome to our school and our campus, right? Because that's what they do. And they'll be the first to try to play victim. If you say anything wrong on here, if you get emotional, right, anything, if you defend yourself in any way, they'll be the first to play victim and complain. And guess what happened? What happened with Breezy Brook? The people, the corrupt departments kept getting dispatched and sent out. Sound familiar, right? And because they have a problem with freedom of speech. The Masons have been doing this stuff since before the Bible. God's chosen people have had to run and really not run, make a stand and win. You know what I mean? Because that's the truth. Like I said, just like if you do your research in history, you want to talk about the British and the colonists. I mean, who won?
Something about Penn State, their program, trafficking cocaine.
As far as I'm concerned, what I studied and know, what I remember is the colonist one, right? Which would be us, the people. And then the Brits remained in power, the secret society stuff, the Illuminati, because most of the Illuminati, you have to be of British descent, but most of you don't know that. The Brits remained in power through secrecy, through running, through cowardly acts. You understand? And then who do you think came here and founded half of this stuff? How do you think half these campuses were built? All off masonry. all off the back of masonry, who, again, if you do your research on masonry, the first thing they're going to tell you is they believe in Lucifer, the devil, and Satan. That's what they proclaim.
We might be neck and neck, Monger, from yesterday.
Do they throw up? What does that mean? What character has horns? See what I'm saying? And it's not a contradiction. I mean, Batman has horns, but I think that there's a reason for that. I mean, you know, I think things have different meanings. I think.
Why do I want to sing a Dio song right now?
That's what I truly believe. And again, it's not a contradiction because I'm not doing what these folks are doing.
Man, no, for the first time.
It's a symbolism. You have to
If you're
stand
evil
up to evil and stand
or
up to what's
divine,
right.
you're the
That's the way
last
I
in
look at it. But
line.
my point is, if you look at any game, any cartoon, anything on your tablet, anything at all, you will see the caricature of Satan and the devil, and you will see characters with horns. You know? So, I mean, I think
from
in some
cocaine
regards,
to
horns
horns.
represent knowledge and awakening and uprising, but I also think that
Breezy
a lot
broke
of it has to
cocaine
do with
and devil
Satan.
horns.
And I think that the meanings get mixed up. You see how it's not a contradiction because there's two different meanings. There's meanings to different words, just like the other symbol that one of the banks uses, right? That you hear all this fuss about all the time. It actually is supposed to mean freedom. It means symbols have different meanings for different concepts and different things. You understand what I'm saying? So my whole point is just people in the public need to wake up to what's going on and realize why I do this for a career and what my job is. Again, independent detective, stand up against crime and corruption for real and build my own career, and I build my budget. God creates my budget and God provides for me. God is my provider. I do everything with God. Not to mention, like I said, if I go into any boxing circuit, I can pretty much guarantee victory and guarantee that I will be the best. And if I'm not, ultimately, as soon as I go in, I will become the best because I will work harder than any of the so-called boxers within that league. And I will come back and I will win. And that is the whole point of Batman, is to come back. I'm the comeback king. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the point.
No,
like, let's say I
nobody
came across
does.
somebody who was just better than me at the time.
Let's take a look. I got a screenshot. Let's zoom in on this a little bit. Holy fuck me. What is that? What the hell? What the hell is that? It's like the ecosystem from his Under Armour shirt. That's like the life forms that are growing in the shirt. It's just fucked up. The plaque, literally the plaque, we joke about it, but that is the only thing keeping those teeth in. The bottom teeth, though, those are flipping and flopping, flogging, faking. I wouldn't be shocked if you lost one of them today. Oh, God, that's fucking Jesus Christ. There we go.
It doesn't mean nothing because I'm going to learn from that experience, even if I lose. I'm going to come back stronger and better, and I'm going to study the footage and make sure it's recorded so that I learn where I made my mistake, where I went wrong, and then I get better. That's why I want to get on the boxing circuit on the side while I do the Batman project. You see what I'm saying? Because it keeps me on point. That was the only reason I ever was participating, having fun on YouTube, was to have fun and to keep myself on point because I'm a street dude and I'm the mob, and I understood I have to be on point. You understand? So folks kept me on my P's and Q's because, you know, they always had a response and they wanted to go back and forth. It was just a tool for me to learn from, and then it became all this other nonsense, and I still won. You know, folks waged spiritual whatever. I won. Now, like I said, there's $1 million plus whatever coming to me. I've already got concrete documented evidence of the identity stuff going on concerning me, that folks want to be me and literally want my identity. I'm talking about I have paperwork, okay, for actual possible trusts or settlements or something like that. And God just sent me a download right now. I have a screenshot of it saying the matter's already been settled. It's done. So I'm good. My money coming to me. God's securing the bag for me. God is going to give me my money because, like I said, these folks have been trying to do what concerning me and my identity, literally. And that's not the first. I have several forms of actual paperwork proving that that's what's been happening, which is, again, connected to all the false calls, connected to all of the targeting towards me, connected to everything that I've been through this entire time, proving my case, proving my federal lawsuit to win, and proving that Rancho Viejo PD and Brownsville PD will have to pay me massive settlements of millions of dollars because, again, I was targeted.
He's shaking.
You understand? And all of them 100% played a part in that. Yes, they did. And it's all on their cameras, and a lot of it's documented, and some of it on this channel. I'm owed tons of money. Folks are going to have to pay me for the rest of the time. I don't have to worry about a thing because I'm righteous, truly righteous, and because I stand with God. I'm the Son of God and the Messiah. All these lies about me, all this slander, right? That's all it was. We knew it as soon as it started. What do you mean? And all of it. And meanwhile, the guy that they were talking about making up stories about me that none of it exists, making up rumors, lies, and you see they had a car full of little homies today trying to do the same thing and exacerbate something that's not there and never has been there and makes no coherent sense because I'm beautiful and look good and everything, right?
So he got self-conscious about the Under Armour shirt because he got clowned for wearing it twice today. So the second time these dudes that he's talking about right now, they clowned him for his clothes and was waving money at him. He took it off because he's embarrassed.
It's amazing, right? And like I said, still trying to do something that's washed up and could never work and makes no sense. They never get off the same thing. Like I said, one-trick ponies. You understand? Meanwhile, that guy that y'all were making up stories and lies on is the actual Messiah, the Son of God. That's why I do what I do. Protect people and save lives every day. So like I said, it's just the truth coming out that these colleges, institutions, companies, corporate America is all evil and wicked and was never any good. That's why I never really wanted to participate. I want to go back to school, but when I go to a college and attend classes, I know where I'm at and what I'm doing. It was always the same thing, man. People were never happy. People were never nice. I went to Brunswick College in North Carolina on the coast in Charlotte. Loved the little town of Charlotte, but, you know, the people, it's a whole nother ball game. And I was there. I went to class. I mean, you know, I was wearing do-rags and everything and having my little jackets, and I had money. I was spending over 10 grand a month. I was living in an apartment that was expensive as hell. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you got to understand, I mean, I went to college for a little bit over there, and then I went to college here at UTP. Same thing, moving nice, money, everything, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I finished my basics here. I think I started over because of all the mix-ups with Carly Fiorina with the trust, because she didn't want to do her job, but she won't resign either, which is also illegal. You have to make a decision. And since you were asked to resign, refusing to resign, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I don't think you could just refuse and say, no, I mean, it's not your money, it's my money. And my dad tried to have me sign a paper when I was little to get her to resign. So he already knew what was coming. He was trying to save his son and save me and help me. And then it's crazy how what happened with my dad. And again, I still to this day believe Carly Fiorina had full involvement with what happened to my father. Sounds like Batman to me, don't it? See how it's real personal? You understand? See, that's the thing folks don't get. This is real. It's all a story unfolding in front of you. You might want to wake up, brother. You might be looking at the actual depiction. You might be looking at the real deal. The depiction of Bruce Wayne, the depiction of Batman. Who do you think all these stories are about? Every comic, every movie, every film, all of it. And I'm going to tell you something else. I want my money. Every red cent of it. I want my money. All these folks made money off of my story. I want my money. I want trillions from it. And that's just the beginning. And like I said, I'm not too worried about that because I'm going to make my own money. You know what I mean? But wouldn't it be the opposite? See, that's what folks tried to say, make up lies and say, yeah, he's doing it. No, I can't do any of that because it doesn't exist. Because again, I'm the legend and the prophecy. The whole world been harvesting my energy since before I even got here, before I was born. Just like Carly Fiorina was plotting before I was born. This is the truth, and it's proven. It's right in front of you. It's obvious as hell now. If I got documented proof, I got documents, physical documents, tons of emails. I have proof on their cameras. I have proof of every incident, every time they made contact falsely, every accusation, everything. I have proof of pretty much everything.
He's gonna blow
without trying because I really just try to get away from it. I don't want to deal with it. You know.
Excuse me. I think he's been trying to contact Carly more than once here, probably because she won't answer him. So he's getting all pissed off about it because he wants fucking money.
I mean, who would? I want to live my life and be happy. And that's what I'm doing. Ain't you, man? See, that's the thing. I would never let anybody, spoil my happiness. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I already won the victories.
The pursuit of happiness.
You understand? And meanwhile, I accidentally exposed a worldwide organization that, again, yes, they operate through the corrupt departments, through the corrupt institutions. Every institution around you is corrupt. That's why you have a Masonic lodge in every single one of these places. And then you wonder why these corrupt police keep following around and trying to target folks like me. And we're all going through it, and the homeless are going through it. I mean, it's just crazy, man. There was a story in the news about a homeless woman. It was crazy, bro. Like, that's the type of stuff that can happen, though, because you just out there and you're not paying attention, you know? And that's what I'm saying. Like, man, it's just a crazy system. I think New York, I think it's really just the reckoning. I think New York is going through a lot of just what they created, honestly. Sorry, I do. I think that what's happening in New York, I don't think it's all justified, but I think that a lot of it just kind of makes sense. You know, I don't know. I think that a lot of it is what it is. You know, that's the best I can put it. Best way I could say it, you know. So, you know, like I said, I still want to go up there and help protect people and save lives.
I'd say zero red
I
screen.
think that God is keeping me out of it to protect me and for a reason, because it's really not my business. It's not my problem. So, again, moving forward, other than that, with me, you'll constantly see the camera rolling, right? For my protection, and so that people can understand what it is. And like I said, I don't know what folks gotta understand. There's no fear here, man. We roll with God. You know what I mean? This is the Messiah and the Son of God for real. I stand on business, and I ain't took an L yet. You understand? I'm doing the real thing. Come through hard body. You understand? All we do is take W's. I collect W's like baseball cards. Sound familiar, Rob Wack? You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's just the truth. So we're going to keep on talking. We're going to keep exercising and practicing freedom.
All right, he has ended this one. We have about 5 minutes left.
Speech, since it make these Masons so mad. They got to sit there and watch me. Right. Watch me win. Watch me while you Masons got to go cut my check. Go cut my check, Mason. Right. Well, I exposed this entire worldwide criminal organization. Like I said, Batman literally defeated the entire criminal underworld by himself. And I didn't talk on videos to do it. I really defeated it. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I get busy. I'm the enforcer of divine law. What you mean? I do this for a career. Independent detective. You know what I mean? So you see the story unfolding. You see what it is. And like I said, that's the thing. I want to be on top of these matters, discussing things. And the thing is, you know, it ain't about no following. It ain't about no numbers. Numbers does not mean anything. Validation doesn't mean you're successful. Numbers doesn't mean you're successful. How much money you got doesn't mean you're successful. I want to get the money right because I need the money in order to do this, in order to save lives and protect people and run this.
Blue, what's making him feel so insecure today is Joey got up. If you missed what happened earlier, not much exciting, but he put on that Under Armour shirt today, and it looks like he ran it through a coffee maker like 3 or 4 times. It's just black, and it's so foul because like it's been sitting, so now all that old filth is just even darker. Like, you know, if you don't clean something, you know what I'm saying. That he got told not to panhandle today. Like a cop or somebody told him that it's illegal to panhandle, but it's protected by free speech, so it's open to interpretation. So he had to stop doing that. He put the Under Armour on to make himself look disheveled so he'd get more money. He went to the Coinstar, and then he got clowned again for wearing that shirt by a carload of dudes that drove by waving a handful of money at him. And so he got all in his feels about that, took the shirt off, and it's just been fucking one run-on sentence ever since. So here we are.
This project at the level that I deem fit and necessary and what I want to do. So that's the thing folks don't get. They always want to paint it some way. Oh, you should focus on the criminals. Most of the criminals are in all of these institutions. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have a system with all these false rules, and it's all designed backwards.
Bottom line is, Blue, we win because he spent more money taking the bus to go panhandle and go spend money on stupid shit like a fucking drink, cold cup drink or whatever. And then the fees at the Coinstar, he made like $7, whatever. So he spent $4 on the bus and then whatever it was for the drinks and shit like that. So for him to go out today panhandling, he got laughed at and ridiculed twice and cost him more money than he made. So we win.
To help the criminals, the actual criminals, and disguise the criminals, the system was used the entire time. All of this comes from the military-industrial complex and the prison and industrial complex. The military-industrial complex is who's been doing it to us for years. The community. I'm here protecting the community. So who's the good guy and who's the bad guy? But yet most of you folks support the military. When I say the truth, most of you folks probably, feel some way. But I say the truth about the military. The military has never been friend to American civilians. And that's public knowledge if you know anything about anything and you're anybody. So what do you mean? They've never done us any favors. They send young men like me and you off to what? They've never done us any favors.
I just can't. We can't top the others. We just can't top it. It's just that could be the worst screenshot we've gotten of that fucking mouth. Holy shit.
They send young men like me and you off to what? And what that doesn't profit
Not like
us.
you.
It doesn't do anything for this country. It's time. It's the age of Aquarius, man. It's the age of awakening, bro. It's the time of awakening.
Oh, that was like last week downrange. I'm 100% convinced that because after he got kicked out of the house and locked out, when the cop showed up, he tried to reach out to Carly. What am I supposed to do? He said it. What am I supposed to do? I have nowhere to go. He needs money to do something. And then he brought up fucking getting a job in the military. I could do whatever I want. And he went on about it for days. So I am 100% convinced he walked into a recruiter's office and they told him to fuck off.
It's time for people to stand up. This is the real deal. You're looking at the real deal. They say it won't be televised. A little bit of it will. And I think a lot of it's going to be televised because I think we're going to get things to a point where, I'm going to be able to release these videos of what I do onto a platform. I need 2 GoPro cameras. I'm going to say it again. Anyone in the public can support me. And I need folks to get behind me. I'm not ever having a chat. I don't want to talk to none of you because I understand what goes on. Okay?
Wait a minute. Here's a theory then about the recruiter's office. So he claims to have gone to all these different high schools, right? And Shams looked it up. Frost has looked it up. Some of these high schools that he's claimed to go through, and there's no record of him ever being there. To join the military, you have to have a high school diploma or a GED equivalent too. So maybe he just never got. Did we know 100% that he just never got his high school diploma? I wonder if they asked him if he has a high school. Well, what do you? Let's see if you qualify. How old are you? All right. Do you have a high school diploma? Well, you see what happened was. Well, get the fuck out of my office. It's a very high possibility.
I shut down underground illegal organizations for a living. I'm an independent detective and I'm the best in the business. Okay? And what I do is something nobody's ever done before. I don't want to talk
in the Army.
Nobody.
Isn't that
what I
Paul
want is my money. I want to get folks behind me. I want supporters, people who want to donate, and that's it. Put your money behind something that's positive and actually for a good, righteous cause that's going to help protect people and save lives. That is what I do. I have done it for free thus far. And folks should be putting tons of money behind me. You understand? That way I would have money if I want to go to a gym in Harlingen, if I want to go over here. But I'm always say the truth and say how I feel. See,
yeah, there it is. He called a gym in Harlingen today to see how much the rates were. And he can't do that either because he can't get a membership here. So he's not going to do that. So now he's mad that he can't go to Harlingen and have a place to sleep during the day and take a shower and then leave at night. He's all fucking mad about it. This is fucking great.
I don't got to lie to kick it like all these folks think. I'm not going to sit there and tell you I feel some way that I don't. I don't believe that none of these dudes can come close to me in the sport of boxing or anything I do. I don't. 100% I don't. And I think it's comical. I think it's comical that you think. I asked him how much that gym was.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, yes. I fucking nailed it. God damn it. I don't know why it makes me happy when I already know what he's doing. And then he says it later. Son of a bitch. I've been doing this too long.
He said $120. So you think that I need to pay $120?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Not him,
yes.
but I'm saying in general. You think I would need to pay $120 just so that they can help me get into a boxing circuit? Man, that's so rigged. It's unbelievable, bro. Meanwhile, I own my own league. Folks don't want to participate because they know what it is. They know about me. They heard about me. They know I'm the champ. I do this for real. You understand? So I'm going to get to my workout, man, and train like we do pretty much.
I think I thoroughly speak Sneed now. I fucking whatever he says, I can piece it together. Just little bits here, little bits here. Fucking, I am fluent in fucking Sneed now. Oh shit.
every day, you know what I mean? None of them gyms, there's nobody in there that could come close to me, and I'm just telling you the truth. It's not even comparable, bro. I'm being for real. That's what folks don't get. Like I said, I ain't made no mistakes. I don't know what you mean, and all I've done is win. I'm smart, and I have something called compassion, and it's very important because it's what separates us from them. You know, the Masons continue to make themselves look worse. I continue to look better, and I continue to do what I do. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about how many numbers they have. I'm not worried about any of it, boss. Run the streets for real, real gangster. You understand? The mob, the original one, the actual descendant. You understand? We run this country. We run this world. Everybody going to have to break bread and pay me, just like I told you, and it's that simple. And I'm going to get that settlement money. I'm going to get all that money. I'm going to get everything that I came for and more. I want it all. You understand? Straight up. All right? I'll be back.
All right, so this is what's going down now. So last week, he gets kicked out of mom's house, right? He gets locked out. He's got his other dress shirt. He's got his trash can locked inside the house, and he can't get access in there to get his shit. So therefore, that's why he's not wearing it. He called Carly Farina, emailed her, whatever, tried to get her attention to get some fucking money. She said, fuck off. Joey said, what am I going to do? I got no place to go. Only other choice, I'm going to go to a fucking military recruiter's office. Do you have a diploma? No, fuck off. Get out of here. So Joey's been panhandling and going nuts ever since, to the point where he's been talking about gyms a lot. So he got his purple shirt yesterday, his nightgown, if you will. He tried to access 24-hour fitness again because he wants a locker so he can have a place and shower and sleep during the day. And they told him to fuck off. Everyone's telling him to fuck off. Then he took his purple fucking shirt, his nightgown, if you will, and tried to find a fucking woman, a lady of the night throughout town, or someone that'll fucking rub his hiney and tell him everything's going to be okay. And they told him no one told him to fuck off. It's just assumed. So Joey, what has he got left to do? Put on the Under Armour that's been stuffed in his backpack for 6 months to go panhandle, and he got told to fuck off from panhandling. You can't fucking script this shit. Oh, fuck me. So when you do have a leftover dress shirt, and that's the only one you have, it is a nightgown, and mind you, it's the gown of Browntown.
In his hand, saw a shirt upon the rack and thought, man, this is grand. Paid the lady at the counter, walked outside into the heat, looked down at his sleeves and said, this thing goes down to my feet. I got a $1 lit gown, way too big, but I feel fine. I got a $1 nightgown, looks like somebody else's size. Comb that hair, Joey, slick it back, struck down Washington like a Cadillac. He's got a $1 nightgown, and he's looking for a Valentine. Joey combed his hair real carefully, checked himself in a window pane, adjusted that enormous collar, then adjusted it again. He said, ladies, take a look here. I'm a sophisticated man, but the shirt hung past his knees like a busted window fan. I got a $1 nightgown, way too big, but I feel fine. I got a $1 nightgown, got enough room for a second guy. He's walking through Brownsville with romance on his mind, looking for a lady who can help him catch a ride. Make sure my socks are there, and if you really love me, confident little grin, trying to explain this situation before the courtship can begin. I got dreams of transportation, I got places I must go. All I need's a little help and somewhere for this shirt to flow. $1 nightgown, Joey's chest to impress tonight. $1 nightgown, 3 sizes bigger, but it feels alright. Comb that hair and make your plea. Won't somebody pack my bag for me? $1 nightgown, Brownsville's most pathetic Romeo in sight.
Gowns of Browntown. Track number 7 on Sheriff Songs of Perp 2, Volume 11. Halfway done. 7 more to go for that one. What will Joey do next? What will Joey do next? Chillin says, well, I don't know what Bat Tart's going to do next, Sheriff. I don't know if that's something to be proud of, but someone's got to fucking bite the bullet, sit on the fucking... What do you call it? Sit on the... I don't know. That's all I got. Is he going to take a break? Because I want to walk my dog. I do want to go to the gym today. It's 3:30. What's he going to do? He's going to work out in the gym here for probably an hour and a half or so. I would imagine he's going to do one more stream tonight. Probably in like 2 hours or so. Because he's too scared to stream at night because he's got nowhere to go. That's it. Chat. Appreciate it. Go and get.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.